Imani Mitchell, and you can follow me at the Godiva Blonde.
I'm OGE Edith. You can follow me at Chop by Edith.
I'm Jada at Codex_Jada.
Hey everybody, it's your girl KB MUA KB on Instagram.
Hey y'all, it's Baby D. You can follow me on Instagram at DiamondMV_.
Hi everyone, it's Tracy Foster. You can follow me at Tracy_Foster on Instagram.
All right, y'all, here we go. We back
Again. To bring it.
Episode 2.
Two. Let's do
And
it.
we got these
We
great.
made it through one. They loved it.
Yeah, we
They
did make it through
did.
one. Thank you everybody for watching.
Yes. And supporting us.
And subscribing.
And
Subscribe.
subscribe.
Please
Make sure you
subscribe.
share.
And make sure you share.
And like.
And comment.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they sharing on Instagram. They sending it.
Yes.
Subscribe.
We need y'all to share, like, and subscribe.
That's right.
We appreciate y'all. We thank y'all. So we back with another one. We got a whole bunch more
Whole bowl full.
questions. I'm
Shake
sorry
it
with
up.
you.
No,
I
shake it
did.
up. Shake it up. Shake
It's
it.
hard.
Start with the newbie, Jada.
Yeah.
We missed her first episode. This Jada Waiter.
Our girl Jada is here. She the funny one. Funnier than me. No, not funnier than me. But she's a great time. She's a giggler. So
Let's get into it.
we're
then.
looking
So
good.
you go first, girl. Let's
Yes.
Since you was absentee.
Hey, not too much. No. Okay, this is a great question. I wonder who wrote it. When did you fall in love with the industry?
Oh.
I'll start.
Start.
See, myself, I grew up in a hair salon, so it kind of was just, I did.
I never knew that.
I did. My grandmother owned a salon in her basement, a whole salon, like, it was nice. And then my mom was a hairstylist all my life.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, gee.
Yes. Well, she retired.
Okay,
So it was just in me, and I just always loved it. So,
that's great.
yes.
That's
Well,
awesome.
guess what? I didn't even know I was gonna do hair. I fell in love with it after I had to do my own hair.
Really?
Yes, you know Jazzy left me in the shop from 9 to 9. She said my pain clients come first, so I got mad. I said I gotta go skating.
Period.
So I went home and slicked my own ponytail. And my friend was like, "Oh, you did that? Can you do that?" I was like, $25. And that's how it started.
Always been a hustler, huh?
Man, what? And then my mother said, "You ain't gonna have all these people coming in and out of my house. You gonna do something?" I said, "I'm going to school." So I went to hair school.
Wow.
And guess what? I went for free.
Really?
Yes.
You killed the game.
Why was it free?
Because it was 19. Oh, don't do that.
It was free?
Before they found out
Yes.
that.
Like, literally?
Did you go in high school?
I went to Vogue
What?
CBD.
Okay.
No, it was free.
Why was it free?
Right,
I don't
literally.
know. I don't know how to answer this. The county paid for it. I don't know. They
Because
had programs
crazy.
back then, so you
Yes.
could go for free. But people paying $20,000-$25,000.
Yeah, I'm people.
people is me.
Right?
I'm happy.
Mine was free too.
I mean, learning a
Wow.
trade is probably the best thing you could ever do. So that's good.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was going to be a makeup artist either. I actually was in school for communications. Check that out. Because I wanted to be free or AJ. No, it makes sense. Exactly. I was trying to give all the tea about all the celebrities.
I could see that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about one day, just.
In due time. In due time.
I am there. You got that right. You got that right. But I've always loved makeup. I bought my first MAC little setup and everything like that. I did my first wedding with nothing but one palette, one foundation. I had everybody.
Oh, baby, I'm
Whoa.
about to punch you with that. I used to do hair with crafting scissors. That's probably why I know how to cut. Because I can cut with anything.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I could cut with
I
anything.
did great.
No, I
They
could
all
cut
brought
with
their
anything.
own foundation. I slayed that way. Don't play to this
I was
day.
concerned about foundation.
Don't play with me.
Talking about.
I slayed
Play
that
with
with
somebody, but don't play with me because I play no games. So yeah, I definitely think that you could not know that you have this talent and fall into it. I agree. All right, who's next up?
I kind of fell into it when I decided to, when I left college and I was working a job and I was like, I need some extra money, so I became a shampoo assistant. I didn't know that I was going to go to hair school and do hair, but I fell in love with it because I was making a lot of money. So I said, you know what, I've been doing this for a minute, let me go to hair school. So that's what I did, and now I love it.
How about you?
Baby D.
Me, Oh, okay, I'm a braider. I fell in love with braiding. I didn't like doing hair and stuff. So yeah, once
Why?
I started, because I just feel like I'm too much of a perfectionist, and I also feel like I like art and stuff a lot, like designing.
Mm-hmm.
So with braiding, I could like,
Be creative.
yeah, be more
That's
creative.
it.
And,
That makes sense.
yeah.
Well, for me, my grandfather was a barber. My great cousin, she owned a beauty salon, and she would do everybody's hair. So I'm like, I really like the turnout, how she was making everybody feel. So I was like, I think I can do that. So I was doing my mother and my sisters and my cousins, everybody for free, $5. And before I even went to beauty school, in high school, we only had to pay $250 for a kit.
That's it.
And that was it. And I went to school, beauty school, for free.
Wow.
We the
That's how it was
they
at
don't talk
birth.
about us because we keep saying free, and somebody keeps saying it's because we ancient.
Hey, okay.
But that's how
Okay,
it was at
it's
birth. She
good.
wasn't expensive at
Still,
birth.
still
wasn't, yeah.
irrelevant.
Yeah, it's relevant.
Still relevant.
But working with your hands is something nobody could ever take away. So you
Yeah.
learn the
That's a
craft,
fact,
and you can make some money.
That's
Still
this day and
relevant.
age.
Mm-hmm.
AI is taking over.
Yeah, but it can't replace this.
Yeah.
So,
Well, the beauty industry is a $1 billion industry.
yes.
So there's that on that. Okay, let me see. Okay. What can clients do between appointments to help their hair or their skin? Well, I'll answer and say you can get facials. You should get facials every 6 weeks. You know, clean your pores out. Allow yourself to have like a routine. You should have a routine every day that consists of washing, toning, moisturizing. You cannot just use petroleum jelly or Dove soap. A lot of people do that. That just means you don't have acne-prone skin. But you should be cleaning your skin, moisturizing, and having a routine, and then your makeup looks even better. Anybody for the hair care?
Make sure you're using a silk or satin pillowcase or bonnet nightly.
Make sure you use the shampoo and products your stylist use. Make it
Take
easy.
home.
No, really, because people go buy anything and it dry your hair out, like edge control, all that stuff they use. It's not healthy. Just wrap your hair. Try not to use a flat iron. Just follow the rules. Do what we tell you. Let's see what's in here. What hairstyle traumatized you as a child?
I got mine. You know mine.
Well, I don't think a hairstyle traumatized me, but I think like being burnt with the hot comb traumatized me. Like, I got I still got a scar from my hot comb.
Really?
I won't blast out who did it, Jazzy.
Jazzy is not gonna let it. She gonna be mad at this
I love you, Jazzy, but girl, you traumatized. That was, but getting my hair done. Thinking about that, I really liked doing my hair when I was younger. I don't think I ever thought about doing hair because I thought I was going to college, Johnson Wells in Rhode Island. I didn't know what I was doing. Then one day I want to go, and I ended up doing hair.
Well, Diamond, what hairdo traumatized you?
Please
Because
insert a photo.
clearly,
What was I thinking that? I wish I had a photo. Oh
what
my
happened to
god.
you?
It was the family reunion. We was all going to
Not the family reunion.
and my auntie came over to do my hair. She put my hair in some finger waves. Straight back. Then she plopped, you know that already made bun, that circular
Oh my
shit?
God.
Yes, she did.
You wore that?
I had no choice.
So you went out with a finger wave and a fake
I went,
bun.
yeah.
Why she do
It
that?
was so like, I talk about that to this day because it was so traumatizing.
Did you tell her?
And did they
She
take a
knew.
picture? Did they
At
take
the
a
family-
picture of you?
Yes, at the family reunion.
We don't try to insert that picture.
I want to find it
I
because it was sick.
I literally.
And she really thought she did
I don't care
that.
what you say.
Oh, my
Finger waves
God.
put me on the map. I learned how to do it. Shout out to Tweet, Monique, Debbie, all my basement. It's so many people that.
Oh my.
Yeah, because it's trial and error.
Yeah,
It's
but
trial and error.
I was learning how to do
Especially
it.
your friends and your family.
They let me
tried
do anything.
everything. I did
Yeah.
everything.
Yes. Remember when the
My-
finger wave thing hype was up?
And you had to lift it up with the
Put the
comb
wet-
and move it up. But mine was,
Don't
I
do
may
that.
have been like 8. No,
They get
yeah, I may have been like 8 years old. I hated getting my hair blow dried. And so, you know, the blow dryers weren't like that. like how they are now. It was like the comb on the side, and I had all this hair, and I'm super duper duper
Tender-headed.
So it would blow the power out, because my mother would be blow dry. Everything would go off, like, oh my god. I hated getting my hair shampooed. So my mother would do it once a month because that's all she could do. I didn't start going to the beauty shop until I was like in the 8th grade. I had feathers, all of that. But from that, I started cutting and doing my own hair, color my hair. My hair was like blonder than your hair, Saya.
Really?
What? In the 9th grade, I was doing everything. It was white, blonde. I had to buy some brown to tone it a little bit so I could be blonde. I do have pictures of that. I had short hair with a tail. Like, that was my look in high school. So me having hair now is different, like, because I always wore short. But that traumatizing blow drying as a kid was terrible. So
I wish I had those problems.
We gonna get along. I don't have no traumatizing hair stories because my hair's been fabulous forever. But nevertheless, I don't know how to do hair, and that's traumatizing within itself. Because
you learned some things. You learned some things this year. She did.
Oh yes, I did my own
She
hair
was
this
doing
year.
her own hair in Texas.
Yes,
so
give me
she
my-
learned
Did you
some
see what it
things.
looked like?
It
It
my
didn't
hair
matter.
was
She
looking
tried
good.
it. She tried it.
Yeah.
It was
Okay, I'll
working.
give you some.
It was
It was
First of all,
working.
I curled the back. I look nice. It don't matter. I still look good because when you cute and you know how to throw it on,
Nice.
I was
But you
congratulating
didn't even
me.
have no hair in the back. It was faded.
It's okay. But I was
So why would you
loosening
let that
it.
curl
I
out?
was loosening it. Listen, growing up, my mother, I got my hair done all the time, which made it where I never learned how to do my own hair. I could not braid. My father tried to pay my friend $50 to teach me how to braid. He was like, it's gonna be good for you. He bought me mannequins, everything. My hands throw up gang signs. Like I literally, I can't do it. It's like I gave it my all. But you give everything you got. And if you give it your all and your all ain't good enough, like
Just let it go.
Let it
Do
go.
makeup.
Do makeup.
There
I
we
can do
go.
that. But this head, it got to get done by somebody else. That's just the end. So that's traumatizing.
You got
Going
one,
to the
son?
hairdresser every week is traumatizing.
I love that. Me too.
I don't
But you guys know that I think that I'm Gino Star. So I think I'm supposed to be like
Save us.
just
So crazy.
just
Save us. Did you pull already?
go ahead and pull you one.
Do you feel that like standing behind the chair is your end all be all? No, actually I don't. I'm not exactly sure what the future holds, but I don't think just standing behind the chair is it for me. So I still have a lot of more years behind the chair, and I'm loving every bit of it. So I'll figure out that part when that stage of my life happens, and I'll figure out something else.
That's a good answer.
She knew that. How about you?
Oh, me? No, I don't think it is. I feel the same as Saya. Like, I don't think it's gonna be my end all be all. I know it's other stuff I want to do. I just don't know what it is yet. I'm waiting on God to call me to
He
that.
gonna show you.
Yeah, I know. He showed me this path, so
He'll show you the next one.
yeah. Period.
Period.
Well, I've been doing this for 30-something years, and I've been really thinking about what is next. So that's been my question to God every day, like, what is next? I don't want to be the old hairstylist doing hair to live. I want to be able to come and do hair when I want to, and it's good, but I know that it's something else that's coming. And I sort of know what it is, but I'm not ready to talk about it. But it will be coming, and being 55 and proud to be 55 because I don't look 55.
You
so
look
I'm
good,
good.
girl.
I'm good about that. I'm good about that. Okay, but I just don't want to be old standing behind a chair. And I know people have died. Like I don't want to be 70 years
People have
old.
died.
No, I don't want to be 70 years old.
That's fair.
Curling nobody's hair.
I
Or
feel you.
65.
I feel
Like
I
a
don't want
plan
to do
B.
that.
A plan B.
Yeah, so
you want to do it
thinking
because
about-
you want.
I
want to do it,
it.
not because you have to.
I want to do it because I want to, not because I have to.
Mm-hmm.
I love my profession. I love making people feel better. I mean, praying for people while we are counselors. So we talking them through all their stuff when they bring it to you. So making you beautiful on the outside and working on some things on the inside works good for me.
Yeah.
So it makes me want to come to work every day.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that.
that's good.
That was a good response. That was so fulfilling.
Yeah, I don't know how you come behind it. I mean,
Yes.
Yeah, that was good.
It's on you, D.
Y'all not gonna answer either. What about you?
Well, y'all know I'm a
Is this-
Jamaican. I'm a real estate agent. You already know that's not my end.
I know.
I'm a creative person, so I don't like to feel stagnant. So I'm always excited about trying something new. So the answer to that question is I already done did it. I'm already like
Doing
on to
it.
something. Yeah, doing it. Doing it.
Yeah,
Did it. Doing it. Doing it.
I think
But I
you
think
gotta
that I
have.
need to because I'm so creative. It's like I feel stagnant if I'm not doing something additional. But that's just me being an overachiever. I've always been like that.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows what comes after real estate?
I think it
That's
takes
so good.
vision. You got to have vision to see yourself beyond the chair. If you don't have any vision about what's coming next, then you will stay behind the chair. But if you have vision to say, like, I want to evolve in this. Like for me, I always wanted to be a film artist. I've always seen myself further than just the chair. I think it's not that the chair is anything bad. It's just all about what you have vision for. Some
Right.
people desire to be in the shop until they're 70, and others desire to do other things.
There's nothing
So
wrong
it's
with that
like,
either.
what is your vision?
I'm
If
not-
your
I'm
vision
not
is
saying that. I
more
was just saying
than
for
your
me,
vision, no,
I
it's
just
nothing
didn't
wrong with
want-
it.
I just
No,
don't
you
want
don't
that.
want to be. You don't want to be. That's not your vision. Somebody has vision for that. Some people don't. I never had just vision to be in one place, and so that's why I believe that God has allowed me to do multiple things and allowing me to do multiple things. You have more vision. You know, it's all about how much vision you are able to have to see farther than what you see today. That's how you evolve past the chair. That's the answer. You pulled.
Yes, I did.
Well, what did it say?
It say, how do I save as an entrepreneur?
How did I didn't hear you.
How do I save as an entrepreneur?
Oh, save.
Save money.
Save money.
Edith is good with this.
How do you save? You don't spend it all. You have to put yourself on a budget.
Yeah.
No DoorDash, no Uber Eats.
I
no.
stopped.
High five, 'cause y'all rich.
I packed my
They
lunch.
solid.
I meal prep.
When
so
I say these
I
DoorDash
buy
is
my lunch
coming
every
here, these $900 worth of food a week, I be thinking,
gosh.
No, but that
No.
do make a difference.
No, it does.
It do.
It does. I agree.
I don't buy
Not from
coffee
just
no
one
more.
person,
I don't
but
buy smoothies no more.
collectively, it's a lot.
Thinking about that. It's $6
Girl,
for
don't
coffee.
bring up coffee.
It was $12 for a smoothie.
You got that right. You was spending
What?
$30 a day,
and I
big
would do
baller.
and I would do it every day.
Shop hour.
$30 for
No,
$13
she-
for a
she-
smoothie?
Yeah, she would spend $12 for a smoothie.
$18.
Yes, they
No,
are.
they're not $18.
Okay,
They will
let's
be
start there.
no. They will be $12. But this is
Plus your $6 coffee. So
Yeah,
you just
plus
spent
my
$20 before 10 a.m.
Times 7 days a week is how much?
So no.
That's
so
a lot.
listen, I didn't do it every day. So I would have to do either or. Either I'm gonna have a smoothie or I'm gonna have a coffee. Because they both giving you something. So I couldn't do them both unless one of my clients brought me one later in the day. I'm like, hey,
And they
hey,
And they good.
hey Trey, you want a smoothie? Sure, you break it one, yes. But that stuff add up. And
They do.
I've been meal prepping. I fix my meals on Tuesday for my work week. I have not bought any food. I haven't bought any food since May, other than my meal
Man,
prep
you see the
food.
difference in your finances,
Oh
don't
yeah,
you?
not only my finances, my skin,
Your weight.
my weight, that I prepare my own stuff. Instead of giving them all the money, you don't know what they
And
doing
it's
to
nasty.
it. You don't know what they doing to it, and by the time it get here, it's
know about
cold.
nasty.
So I mean, it just works. It's working for me.
The best advice I could give is that when I was younger, like your age, we ain't gonna talk about my age, but just know I age well. So anyway, what I was saying was, when I was your age, I used to always think, if I spend it, I'll just make it back tomorrow.
Yeah,
but just think if you had yesterday and today's money.
Yeah.
So you got to think about it. Add up what you spend today. Don't spend it before you get home. So like today, Sonny asked me, I had to pay Lana for something. I said, oh, not out of today's money because I hadn't added it up. Let me go through the money I have that I'm going to spend today. So you have to be on top of it, because when you're self-employed, the only person that can be accountable for your money is you. So you have this amount of money for spending, this amount of money for bills, and this amount of money for savings. You got to do it. You got to plan for a rainy day. You got to get an investment account. You got to get life insurance. You got to get all the things that are going to, and listen now while you're young, because I didn't have anybody to teach me when I was young. I mean, my parents told me some stuff, but I wasn't listening.
Right.
So you just need to be prepared. So just one day at a time. Don't beat yourself up. If I can save 1,000, you can only save 100. It still adds up. So just slowly build yourself up. $100 a week can turn into $200 a week. $200 a week turn into $300, like that. But don't touch it. Put it in an account that you don't have a debit card for.
Yeah.
And just let them take it out every week and drop it over. You'll be sick sometimes. I'll be sick sometimes. Where's my money? But you got to do it.
Yeah.
It's either that or, because we don't have attention. We don't have that stuff, and we really should. We honestly, hairstylists, we should have a credit union.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm just saying, we got so much money just flowing through our hands. We don't have a credit union. We don't have retirement plans. We don't have insurance. You think about all the people in Cleveland put their money in health insurance.
Yeah, we could all have insurance.
Yeah, it's so many things that we could do collectively.
We
But
could.
to answer your question, it's on you. Just save a little. Don't
little
compare
bit a
yourself
day.
to anybody else. Save what you can save.
Yeah.
Have a budget.
Yep.
Write
And
it
then you
down.
can just separate whatever your money is, whatever you made that day. Once you count it, say, today I'm putting 50 over there.
Or 20%,
Or
10%.
yeah, you're gonna put it aside each day, add it up, and so at the end of the week, it may be 100, it may be 150 that
Maybe
you just
200.
saved.
Yeah.
You see, it's easier when you take a little bit out versus a lot. So
Yeah.
you take something every day, you have the money at
Envelope
the end of the
it.
week.
Do envelopes for everything.
And save
That's what I
more when
said.
you making more
But you
money.
need to have a budget for everything. Like, it's really hard. Like, I think it's probably the hardest thing to do is manage money, but you just gotta be strict.
You do.
Sometimes you just can't have those shoes, Diamond. Sometimes you can't go to the skate fest in Chicago. You know,
Sometimes
you just
you
gotta
can't go to Usher. To see Usher, you know. I'm like,
that was more than
I
what I
can't do Usher.
Usher
We
was
just came
everything.
from Dubai. I can't do Usher. Not this time.
I don't budget, but I do. But I do save. I'm for real. So like when I got like a lot of money, I save a lot of money. Like, and I'm cheap, but I ain't cheap. But I'm cheap. But I'm not cheap.
I
I like
am.
everything on sale,
I think I'm a
including
little
my
frugal.
designer. Everything on sale. It's on sale. I'm buying it. See, that make more sense. Because if it was $800, but it's on sale for $400, that's a
don't
sale.
listen to her.
Yeah,
That's a horrible thing to convince yourself of, because you're still spending money.
You.
I'm not talking about
I ain't gonna say what you did.
Go.
Depends on how much money you
all
making.
the
That's true.
designer
Live
stuff
within
is
your
gonna come
means.
down.
That's
That's
all
the
I'm
best
saying.
answer. Live
That's
within
the
your means.
thing. The
'Cause people
designer
like
stuff, if
designer,
you like
people-
designer stuff.
Yes.
It does come down. You
And
don't have
people
to buy
think
it
that
when it
it's-
first come on the
That's
shelf.
See, I don't buy designer
Wait.
clothes. I
Wait.
probably own like maybe one Balenciaga sweat, like very little designer clothes, because for what? The trends change too much.
Yeah.
But I will burn TJ Maxx, Marshalls. I'll burn it up, Nordstrom Rack. But I know that trends change, so I can make something look good. Now I will buy some leather
We know.
leather shoes only and bags. but
I'm just
not
simply
buying
saying
expensive-
that, everybody got like budget. You need to have a budget for sure. I want to have the envelopes too and be better, but I'm just saying, like, for me, I'm gonna save a whole lot of money when I'm making a whole lot of money, and then I always make sure my bills is paid, all of that good stuff. But I'm just saying that, for those who like that type of stuff, because a lot of people, like, everybody's driven by designer, but I always tell people, I'm not spending my money on this. That's the funny part. I'm
But
not.
you can look good in anything.
You can look
See,
good
I'm
at
one of those people that
anything.
think as long as your hair and makeup is done, you can rock. You can make
together.
anything look cute.
That's true.
Yeah, that's
And
why
I like to shop. I ain't gonna lie to
Me
y'all. Now.
too.
I love fashion.
Daddy, what you gotta say about
And
it?
I like my coffee.
Us shopping together is
Yes, it's
terrible.
toxic.
It's
It's
like
toxic.
a bad combination.
But it take discipline. Maybe
It
you can
does.
get an accountability partner, because it's hard when you're self-employed. You gotta save something
you
for
should.
later.
I'm not shopping if I don't have no money. My man told me, like, dang, you been pulling back lately. I said, yeah,
It's hard out here. It's the winter
It's
months.
hard out here for a player,
Yeah, these big spends slow.
I know what to tell you, brothers. Woo.
Ooh, you gotta just wait for the next round. My
Exactly.
cushion is low. You know, that's what I call my savings. My cushion. It's low. You got to wait till it get back up.
Sorry, y'all.
It's my turn.
Yes,
Yes.
cool. Here, let me give it to you.
That was great.
That was good.
Yeah, so get you a cushion. You need one. Everybody needs one.
Yeah.
Does this say, how do you balance a career and human life?
Home.
Oh, look at it.
Who wrote that?
I know. I mean, I cannot see it. I'm like,
Say it again.
okay, how do you balance a career and home life?
Take that out.
Oh, sorry. Career and home life.
Who came up with the word balance? You can't balance. You can't really
Career
balance.
and home life.
What do you
I mean,
There's no. I don't think you can really balance them. I think sometimes work gets more of me, and then sometimes home gets more of me.
Yeah, 'cause
There's
I'm
not
trying
a
to
such thing
figure
as
out
balance
what- yeah.
in work and home because it's too hard. Like you just got to
Some-
be good at navigating and FaceTiming and
sometimes
You know?
stuff don't get done at home
yeah.
that you intend on doing. I've been working on this closet for a whole year.
Girl, you've been working on that closet
For 3 years.
For
the
a whole year.
COVID.
Right, but think about it. Something every time I have plans
I feel
to
that
do
too.
something,
I feel
to
like
do
I
it,
get you, Tracy.
something happened. Like I'm off Saturday. I'm gonna focus on that room. My dad in the hospital. Dang, that was my plan.
You said that last
You
week.
know, I mean, that was. I mean, not that
Not
it was
funny.
bad, but something happens every
time.
single time that I plan on doing that. So I'm like, okay, I have to do a little bit a day. Even folding clothes, even wash it. You gotta wash. You need to fold right then, but you can't fold right then because you're running out. You
Or
gotta
you fall
go.
asleep folding.
Yeah, no, no. It's in the basket right there. It's a basket right there. It's a basket right there. I'm gonna get it. Cause you looking for stuff. Now, who want to live out of baskets? I hate living out of baskets. So that means in between something, you gotta sit down and fold. You gotta figure out when you're gonna wash dishes or when you're gonna clean up. But I got somewhere to go in an hour or 2 hours every day. So, you know, it's hard to balance.
And-
You gotta
and-
prioritize some things.
And it's the guilt of like, cause I've been very intentional and good with like being there for moments in my kid's life, but I feel like every kid got a different version of me. Like Kayla got the naive, broke, struggling mom. Kennedy got the crazy mom who's trying to figure herself out. AJ got the winning mom. Drew got the balling mom. So I've been like different phases of my life. I think like I was available for different reasons. So like now I have to talk to Drew a lot about like not being available as much because I'm traveling or working or doing whatever. And so we have to talk a lot as opposed to me being there or FaceTiming because I'm here 3 days. Well, two days and I'm home that third day. But I feel guilty about it sometimes. But he's like, Mom, it's fine. But I'm very intentional when I get home that every day I'm home, we're doing something. I'm spending time together, watching a movie, whatever, because I still want him to have a portion of what they had. You know what I mean? So it's just hard because I don't think I've ever been able to balance. I thought I could because I've got a husband, kids, and a job, and I'm on the salon. So it's a lot.
It's a
So
lot.
to balance it would be that.
It's not a balance.
I used to feel guilty about like taking care of myself sometimes, but not no more because I still need time for me. You know, so it's like I need time for me, for them, for work. So it's a lot, but it don't balance. Nothing.
It doesn't balance. Yeah. Who put that question in there?
Why do you want to
I
know?
want to know because
No, some people believe that. You hear balance a lot.
Yeah.
Do you hear that a lot? People say,
I don't.
I balance this and I balance that. I don't balance anything. Nothing is like,
Yeah.
it's either this or this.
Yeah, I
Sometimes home get more than me, more of me than y'all do, and sometimes work get more of me than they do. So that's just what it is. Ain't no balance. Take it out of your vocabulary.
I would say mine is just having a strong support system where I'm able to do a little bit more at work. I can do more stuff at home. It just depends on the day. You know, I'm kind of like a single parent with Brian being out of, you know, in the Navy. And so if I didn't have my family, then it would be really hard to balance.
Yeah.
But with them, they make it a smooth transition.
Having a support system.
Yeah,
make a
you
big
do.
difference.
So I'm
It does.
It does.
left
It does help.
Shout out to all the GGs and grandpas
Yes.
and uncles and aunties. Shout out to OG Keek, okay?
TT.
I know.
Yes.
And everything.
Yeah.
Who next?
That was a good question.
It is.
You think that was a good question?
It was. really
out.
think that you balancing it, and you really don't. Sometimes y'all seen me cry before. Sometimes I'm overwhelmed because I feel guilty about stuff. Sometimes I never want to like take like when they call me and say, "Hey, can you come to LA?" And I have to cancel everything I'm doing to go shoot or cover or go do whatever I got to do, and you don't want to turn down the opportunities because it helps build your career, but at the same time you may have to cancel some with your husband or your kids, you know what I mean? So it's tough.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like it's still
I
balancing.
think this is from the same person because they all long and written out. So I'm gonna pick something different, something short. Oh, this long too.
They all long. How you don't like them?
This is when the glasses come into play. Okay.
Did you see me? I was like this. That's why I didn't know what that said on there.
Okay, overcoming the fear of rejection. I don't think I ever overcame it. You're going to always have rejection in some type of way. You're not going to please every client. You're not going to please your kids all the time. You're not going to please your man. Hell, you ain't going to please... You're not going to please yourself. So rejection is just a part of life. It is really, though.
It is.
I mean, and
You just have
no's
to
is
know
really
how
what
to work
builds you up
through it.
better.
Yeah, I feel like you just gotta understand.
No's
like,
make me prove, oh, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. So just know me and I'll show you.
Go ahead. I feel like you just gotta not care. Like you just gotta understand. Like all they can say is no. That's the worst that can happen. So
Always ask.
always ask.
Closed mouth don't get fed.
Period.
I think that rejection,
It's a blessing.
it is. And I think that if you're dealing with it, you need to go to therapy so you can learn how to deal with rejection. Some things you just can't not care about because it might be something deep rooted, and it's like you need to go to therapy because you need to see why is this thing deeply rooted inside of me. And on top of that, but rejection is good because rejection is redirection, but the only way to see the redirection is to see that, you know what, maybe this relationship wasn't good for me. Maybe, you know, this friendship was not good for me, or the season is up, or maybe God is trying to show me another way to go in life. And so it's like, it's not necessarily about I'm the issue. Some things just have an ending time, and you have to grow through it. Rejection makes you grow. You know, it's a growth tool. Pain makes you grow. You know, because rejection and pain go one in one. They go together. But pain, you know, I mean, I hate to make it this plain, but like, you know, when you love somebody and then you break up with them, but like me, I want to get in my bag. Like, don't you worry about it, player. I'm gonna be the next. I'm gonna get my money up. I'm gonna get that look up. I'm gonna get, you know, like I'm a level up. I'm not never allowed to let you see me. Like negative. So, you know, I'm just keeping it real. Like, it gotta be like that type of a situation. But if it's deeply rooted, go to therapy. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, I was in therapy, learned I had terrible boundaries. I was like, man, wow, I didn't know that. You know, so I mean, you learn stuff about yourself. And so I think rejection, you trying to overcome it, go to therapy. And then also realize that rejection is a good thing.
It makes you stronger.
It does.
It makes you stronger. It makes you realize who you really are. Sometimes you need to take a step back and reevaluate.
Work on something.
Work on yourself.
Yeah.
Be able to show up in rooms, you know, in a better light.
Yeah.
And you learn from them.
Yeah.
So it can be a good thing.
It can.
No, it makes you good. It's a good thing.
I remember when I was 22, I applied for a credit card and they rejected me.
That happened to me too.
I'm not joking. It made me say, because I've always had a mindset, like I worked around I worked at Extraordinary Coiffeurs, I worked at rehab shows. We was making money. I was making so much money, I couldn't keep up with it. So my mindset was, I didn't care about my credit then. I was young.
Right.
So then I saw people around me, I said, oh, I'm going to try to get one of them. They was like, wah, wah. I was like, huh? And then I started learning, and that's how I'm where I am. But it takes that rejection of stuff to make you get yourself together, because it's the pride in you want to just show them, okay, I'm going to get that card.
Yeah.
And you just work towards it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's any form of rejection should make you work harder.
Yes. Yes. You
That's
gotta
a good
love
answer, because you side-eyed me like, yeah.
That's good. It's that self-talk. You gotta be like, dang, my credit score was too low. All right, for real. I'm about to, how I gotta get it done. Like, all right, you know, like that's how you gotta talk to yourself. Or sometimes you talk yourself out of something before you even get in the room. You know, you're like, they're not gonna like me. Right.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta tell yourself the opposite. I belong here. If I have an invitation, I gotta walk in here. I'm gonna smile. People are so afraid to network, get to know different people because you already count yourself out. And it's like, no, you have to tell yourself, I belong here. I'm going in here. I'm introducing myself to 5 people. Like, I self-talk to myself, like, girl.
I drive talking. Girl, you bad. Work on that. You think I'm joking? I'm not.
I go in there.
If you don't believe in yourself, who else
gonna
gonna
believe in you?
I tell people that all
that's
the time.
true.
Like if I don't think I'm the, who else gonna think it? So I just gotta keep encouraging myself, keep talking to myself.
Yes.
Get on top of what you're doing. I was talking to myself yesterday. Now you know you had 9 things to do and you went to sleep, but I was tired. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna get them 9 things done by Saturday night.
I had a conversation with someone today talking about them not feeling like they're not enough to do this thing that they're stepping out to do. And I would say to this person every day, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. That God has made you for this moment. He has placed in you what you have to present. And it doesn't matter what anybody else have, yours is gonna shine.
Yep.
So she was like, wait, what? And I say, no, are you hearing me? You have to hear that. But once you hear it, you got to believe
it.
that God, we are all different. We all do something different. I believe that I'm good at what I do.
Mm-hmm.
You do. And y'all do too. So like, I won't let fear or rejection of something, or even I'll say it this way, a client going to you or to you and be like, is something wrong with me? No, we may not have fit.
That's
so
right.
and it works. That works out for me. But I think that knowing your worth,
Say that one more time.
knowing your worth
Knowing.
is a great thing. And if you're not sure, you know, like they have all these affirmation cards, you know, put one in your car, put one on your bathroom mirror, put one on the front of your phone that you pick up all the time, and see that will speak to you because you will read it over and over and over every time you pick it up. But those little nuggets like that do something for you, even though you feeling like you're something else, but you will go back to that. So I believe that I believe that not allowing what other people do or other people say bring down who God made you to be. So
That's good.
Say that, girl.
That was good.